Now 6ix9ine say it ain't so. Now word on the street, 6ix9ine purchased 69 credit cards and bought some YouTube ad views. We gonna talk about that, man. We gonna talk about it, okay? He did all that talking to Ariana Grande with the 6 credit cards, and homie went out and bought 69 credit cards. We gonna talk about it. We got a lot of news we're gonna be talking about today. We got a lot, we gotta dish out some happy birthdays to people and whatnot. And we also got Nicki Minaj confronting Lil Nas X about being a barb when he was lying about it. So we're gonna be talking about that. And, listen, we can't forget about 6ix9ine buying YouTube ad views for trolls? What? Anyway, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Now, first thing first, I want to say happy late birthday to Gunna. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Gunna's birthday was on June the 14th. Now, and he got a nice birthday gift, man. I need birthday gifts like this. You guys watch what Young Thug gave Gunna. Watch this.
Some big. Fucking twin bought me a Rolls Royce.
Big clothes, big car, Lex.
That's crazy.
Man.
Now, moving on, more birthdays. Now, did you guys know that on June the 16th, it was Tay K's birthday? And guess what? He shares the same birthday as Tupac. Wow. Unbelievable, right? Now, moving on. And tomorrow, I may drop some tears. I don't know. June the 18th is a day that I will never forget. And I hate the day. And it got to a point where I would hate to see the 18th of any month because all I would see is people posting X's pictures and it just reminds me of everything. But I just want to say RIP to X. You will forever be remembered, especially as long as I'm living. I will always speak of the good of your name. And once again, RIP X. Now moving on, and I got to fake get hype for the video. I can't be sad dumb. Now, do you guys remember when Lil Nas X was going around telling people that he didn't have a Nicki Minaj fan page? He was telling people that he wasn't a barb. You guys remember that? Well, remember a few months ago he came out and said that, in fact, he was a barb. Now, Nicki Minaj, she's finally responded to all that, and this is what she had to say. She goes, it was a bit of a sting when you denied being a barb, but I understand. Congratulations on building up your confidence to speak your truth at Lil Nas X. Now, Lil Nas X responds, he goes, the generous queen, I love you, and I'm sorry I did that in a time where you were already getting so much bandwagon hate. I felt so bad, hoping you wouldn't see my denial. I was just so afraid of the people finding out about me and losing everything before I even got a chance. Oh, man. Now, this is a tough one for me because, I understand where Lil Nas X is coming from, right? He's saying, look, man, I just got on and, Nicki was getting so much backlash and I couldn't come out and say that I was a fan of Nicki. Now, not to get sidetracked, but remember when he actually came out the closet and he was saying how tough it was for him to come out, but he did that. He was able to do that before he came out and said that he was a barb. Now, that's besides the point. But this is tough because if I was in Nicki's shoes, man, it will be very difficult for me to even be cool with this guy because, wait a minute. I was getting all this backlash, and you could have helped me in that situation by coming out and admitting that you, that had the #1 song in the world and broke the record for the longest #1 song, if someone like you that just came out and said, yo, I love Nicki Minaj, I'm a fan of Nicki Minaj, I was a fan page, I'm a barb, you could have helped Nicki Minaj's case because she was getting so much backlash from people, and you could have helped her in that situation. So, like, if you can't admit you're a fan of mine when I'm down, are you really a fan? That's crazy. That's some fake fan stuff. That's insane, man. Now, moving on to the next story, and you guys remember, right? Uzi wasn't too happy when the BET Awards basically didn't give him any nominations. Like, how does someone like Uzi, who dominated the beginning of 2020, not have a nomination for Artist of the Year? You guys know, right? Eternal Take, the regular version and the deluxe, was all over the Billboard. All 38 songs made it onto the Billboard. Now, this is actually a record. If you guys remember, Uzi went on to say, like, yo, y'all see how they do your boy, right? He also went on to say that he wasn't nominated because he doesn't follow the rules of hip hop and whatnot. And a Boogie actually responded to this whole thing, and he feels the same way. He goes, well, I thought I was the only one. Now, that's someone else that should at least have some kind of nominations. You guys remember A Boogie, before his previous album, he had a very good album. The guy had some good songs, and he was all over the Billboard as well. And he should definitely have some nominations, man. BET, y'all messing up. Y'all need to call me so we can fix this situation, man. All these award shows out there that are still nominating these old artists that aren't even popping anymore, that aren't even making good songs. Y'all need to call me so we can fix that situation, because y'all did Youngboy, A Boogie, Uzi, and a few others wrong. Now, we're getting close to the last story. Now, I want to show you guys the Billboard Hot 100. And I like to show these things because a lot of times, right, with 6ix9ine, listen, he'll make you believe that ain't nobody else winning but him. He'll make you believe that. Now, I'm showing you this because, you know, I want you guys to see the other people that are out there that are successful as well. And a lot of times they don't get the spotlight because they're not out here putting on a clown show. Now, I love the 6ix9ine clown show. That's why I be selling them tickets. It's very profitable. I will say that. Now, if you guys look at the Billboard Hot 100, you guys will see DaBaby and Roddy Ricch. They're at #1. You guys still see Meg and Beyonce. They're still doing their thing. I mean, even Only Clans Only, Doja Cat, she's still doing her thing. Now, DaBaby and Roddy Ricch have held down the #1 spot on the Billboard Hot 100 for the past 2 weeks. Now, I'm saying this because it's looking right now that 6ix9ine's and Nicki Minaj's song, TROLLZ, is not going to get the #1 spot on Billboard. Now, that's a video for another day. I'll end up breaking that stuff down to you guys. I mean, listen, he's going to end up ranting about that very soon if it doesn't happen. But it's looking that way. We'll talk about that down this week. Now, on to the final story. And it's not looking good for 6ix9ine. Now, you guys know, right? With 6ix9ine's song Gooba, he came out, right? Snitching on everybody. Got out of jail. The man broke all kinds of records, right? Got 2 million views on Instagram. That's litness. He got over 200 million views on Gooba, his first song. Now, just like I told you guys, right? Both of those things were 2 events. It was an event. Listen, we knew for the longest time that 6ix9ine was going to get out. We were waiting for 6ix9ine to get out for close to a year, and we all knew that was going to happen. Now, everyone tuned into that live stream to hear what he had to say to 2 million people. He ended up doing another live stream when his newest song was released. It didn't even get 1 million people. Now, it ended up getting around 700 to 800,000 people, and that's still a lot, but it just shows that most of the people tuned in for that event to hear what he has to say. Now, those numbers, while they're very high, are going to continue to dwindle. Now, this time around, right, 6ix9ine was basically competing with himself in the regards of his first song broke the record for most views on YouTube in 24 hours, which previously beat Eminem's record when he dropped the diss versus Machine Gun Kelly. Now, words coming out, y'all, words coming out that 6ix9ine purchased paid ad views for TROLLZ, and his song is now disqualified from the 24-hour record debut. Now, this is what is being said around. I'm going to read this to you guys, okay? A rep from YouTube reached out to XXL to clarify while Nicki and Tekashi's TROLLZ music video didn't break the record for the hip-hop video with the most views in 24 hours, and is due to paid advertising views. The statement reads, videos eligible for YouTube 24-hour record debuts are those with the highest views from organic sources within the first 24 hours of the video's public release. This includes direct links to the video, search results, external sites that embedded the video, and YouTube features like the homepage. Watch next and trending video advertising is an effective way. Once again, video advertising, which was purchased for this video. Video advertising is an effective way to reach specific audiences with a song debut. So that means that it's an effective way to get your video out there and reach people. But paid advertising views on YouTube will no longer be considered when looking at a 24-hour record debut. I want to show you this other guy that is basically unknown, and he did the same thing, and I want you to see what his results are, okay? But look at this. This one guy got 75 million views within 24 hours, okay? Because he purchased YouTube ad views. Like, that's how good this stuff is. Now, the way YouTube works is like, it will give you an ad sometimes, and when you purchase YouTube ads, it'll basically place your video onto other videos. You guys could have been watching another video, right? And you guys could have gotten a 6ix9ine TROLLZ advertisement. Then that gets people to click on it, right? People click on it, it takes them straight to the video, and you're basically getting the advertisement that way. Now, they put a lot of money on this. So people were getting a YouTube TROLLZ advertisement nonstop within that 24-hour frame. So this guy was getting millions of views from YouTube advertisement. The same way this guy got 75 million views in 24 hours, man. This unknown rapper that you guys don't know got 75 million views, which beat Taylor Swift's most watched video, which was 65 million views, man. So that should tell you what really happened in this situation. And 6ix9ine's video basically got disqualified. Now, I wonder what Billboard is going to do in this situation, because this could be a thing where a lot of those views that he got could be disqualified from Billboard and could ultimately end up affecting him on getting the #1 spot. I already told you guys that Rowdy Rich and DaBaby are projected right now to get the #1 spot. We'll see if that's going to change. 6ix9ine may end up getting it, but we'll see. But anyway, they're saying 6ix9ine bought YouTube views and his song got disqualified. Anyway, man, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. You guys let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. 6ix9ine was talking all that stuff about the 6 credit cards. It's looking like this dude had about 69 credit cards when he purchased those YouTube ad views.